Imagine that prosperity and abundance are waiting to be unlocked right inside your own home. Contrary to what many people think, the energy of money isn't just tied to hard work or effort. It can also be attracted by the care and attention we give to our surroundings. Many believe that certain areas of the home act like magnets for prosperity, capable of activating energy flows that make it easier for resources and abundance to enter our lives. But how do we identify these spaces, and what's truly needed to tap into this potential? These power spots aren't chosen by chance. There's a science behind their selection, with an energetic logic guiding the process. Since ancient times, various cultures have studied how the environment impacts our material and emotional realities. And what we've learned is that there are spots in our homes that, when properly utilized, resonate with a frequency of prosperity. Specific places can amplify the flow of energy and help attract what we desire, serving as centers for positive vibes. This science has been modernized, but it's still active in practices like feng shui and the law of attraction. The idea is simple. By connecting abundance intentions to the right spots, your home can transform into a true sanctuary of prosperity. This concept goes beyond mystical beliefs, extending to a broader interpretation of how environments carry energy. Contemporary studies show that the space around us affects our psychology, either creating a state of receptivity or blocking it. The power of spaces within the home doesn't just influence financial flow, it also impacts our overall well-being. A home in harmony is a direct reflection of what we want to manifest in the outside world. So, by viewing these spots as energetic portals, we can shape our reality to open doors for abundance. It's more than just superstition. It's about cultivating an atmosphere where prosperity is naturally attracted into our lives. So get ready to explore these spots in detail. Next, we'll uncover the most powerful areas that can shift your financial reality. Discovering where to place your money in your home is the first step towards a renewed relationship with the flow of prosperity. And the best part, you can start making these changes right away. The choice of where to store money at home can indeed influence the flow of resources. Specific spots have the ability to amplify money's energy, creating what many call prosperity vortices. While it may seem unlikely, certain environments vibrate at an energetic frequency that enhances our intention to attract wealth, while others may unintentionally block that flow. Therefore, the first step is to understand these key spots and how they align with our intention. The practice of strategically storing money at home isn't a new concept. Ancient cultures believed that certain spaces possessed magical properties that could strengthen human desires, including financial prosperity. Whether it's the entryway where energy circulates or the tops of furniture, which represent elevation and expansion, these places carry strong symbolism. In a more practical sense, they serve as catalysts for an intentional process of attracting prosperity. When choosing these spots, it's important to recognize that energy flows like a river. Disorganized or dirty areas slow down this flow, while harmonized, well-kept spaces enhance the circulation of positive energy. Placing money in strategic areas of the home might seem simple, but the energetic science behind it explains why this practice is so effective. These spots become true amplifiers of prosperity when used with intention and care. With that in mind, think of your home as a network of energetic connections where each point has a specific function. Some areas of the house, especially those with high traffic, tend to concentrate and disperse energy more effectively, making them ideal for boosting your relationship with money. Energy, like any other resource, flows better in environments that encourage movement and harmony. And finally, by choosing the right spots, you can enhance every detail of your intention. Prosperity vortices not only keep money flowing, but they also influence how you perceive the value and importance of each resource. When intention aligns with the environment, The result is a much more solid and lasting experience of abundance. Contrary to what many think, the idea of making your home a magnet for money isn't about superstition. It's a practice based on the science of environment and energy. In recent studies on neuroscience and environmental psychology, it has been found that our surroundings have a powerful influence on our mental and emotional states. When we set up a space to attract prosperity, we are programming our brain to respond positively to opportunities and wealth creation. For this, it's essential that the home reflects the type of abundance we want to achieve. For example, organized and clean spaces create a mental environment conducive to clarity and the attraction of good opportunities. Science shows that when we see money, even when it's stored strategically, the brain reinforces the sense of abundance, helping to attract more positive experiences and resources. This process becomes a synchronicity between what we want and what we perceive, adjusting our reality to prosperity. This method is also supported by quantum physics concepts. In quantum theory, the focus of our intentions directly influences the probabilities of events around us. The home then becomes a manifestation environment where money stored in the right spots acts as a symbol of attraction. Small details, like choosing a high-energy spot, are key to creating a space with a prosperous vibration. Environmental science also suggests that high points, mirrors, and circulation areas are strategic for this practice. Elevated spots, for example, symbolize growth, while mirrors create a duplicating effect, intensifying the presence and frequency of money. This goes beyond a symbolic act. It's a practice where body, mind, and environment align. So by applying this science in your home, each choice becomes a way to attract prosperity. Placing money in these spots isn't just about storage. It's an active way to materialize your abundance wish. Your home can be the beginning of your financial change. Just align your intentions with the environment around you. Now that we understand the importance of the environment, it's time to discover the exact spots that can turn your home into a true prosperity vortex. There are places that, when they receive money, amplify the energy of abundance and facilitate its multiplication. These spots are more than storage areas. They're prosperity catalysts that can help keep the flow of wealth in your life continuously. Some of the most recommended spots include jewelry boxes, entrances, and hallways. Each of these areas has its own energetic qualities that favor the attraction of wealth. In the case of jewelry boxes, money benefits from contact with precious metals, amplifying the prosperity potential. Entrances and hallways, on the other hand, are areas of flow and movement, where energy never stops, helping to intensify the circulation of finances. Another point to consider is the cleanliness and organization of these spaces. Abundance areas should always be free of dust and clutter, as any buildup of dirt creates an energetic block. By ensuring these spots are always clean, you make sure the flow of money and prosperity continues uninterrupted. In addition to the main spots, the tops of furniture like shelves and cabinets are also powerful places to attract wealth. These elevated points have a connection to the idea of elevation and growth, essential elements for multiplying prosperity energy. In this sense, your home becomes an extension of your financial desires and goals. Ultimately, by discovering these spots, you create a true network of positive energy in your home. This system of abundance points not only attracts resources, but also maintains a stable energetic frequency, ready to manifest each prosperity intention. Remember, these spots are powerful tools that, when used consciously, can transform your financial reality. Among prosperity spots, the jewelry box stands out as one of the most potent. Storing money alongside valuable items like jewelry and precious metals amplifies the wealth energy emanating from these objects. These items have historically been associated with luxury and abundance, making the jewelry box a true temple of prosperity. Direct contact with these materials symbolizes a connection with financial energy, increasing the attraction of money into your life. When you place money next to these items, you are intentionally allowing the bills or coins to absorb this heightened energy. Metal, especially gold and silver, has a strong energetic field that amplifies the circulation of abundance around you. These elements carry the symbolism of durability and power, creating an aura that favors financial stability. Thus, the money stored in the jewelry box receives a true bath of prosperous energy. It's not necessary to have valuable jewelry to benefit from this vortex. Any box that symbolizes value to you can serve as a substitute. The key is that the chosen spot is respected and valued, becoming an important energetic point in your home. This symbolism elevates the prosperity frequency, and the money stored there reflects that intention. Additionally, the jewelry box is a place where we keep what's precious to us, carrying a deep symbolism of preservation and care. This sentimental value strengthens the intention of attracting abundance, creating a bond between what you cherish and wealth energy. Ultimately, what matters is that the environment clearly and consciously conveys the intention of prosperity. If you already have a jewelry box, try placing an amount of money there and visualize the money being energized by this luxurious, valuable environment. Over time, you'll notice this practice increasing your perception of abundance. The jewelry box is more than just a place to store valuables. It's a powerful tool for amplifying wealth and prosperity. The entrances and hallways of a home are not just passageways from one room to another. They are true energetic channels that connect all spaces, creating a constant flow of movement. By placing money in these areas, you're allowing it to absorb the vibrant and active energy of daily movement. The regular traffic of people generates an energetic dynamic that favors the circulation and amplification of prosperity. These are strategic spots for storing small amounts of money, which become powerful attractors of abundance. The energy flowing through these spaces acts like a continuous current, moving prosperity throughout the house. Placing money in the entrance or along the hallway symbolizes, in a way, the intention to keep abundance constantly moving, like a wheel that never stops turning. In ancient cultures, it's believed that the entrance to a home is the welcoming point for prosperity. This space represents the passage through which energies enter and exit, making it ideal for enhancing financial attraction. Ideally, choose a specific piece of furniture at the entrance, like a table, where money can be either visible or discreetly stored. Additionally, when opting for hallways or entrances, it's important that the space is always organized, free of obstacles, and well lit. This ensures that energy flows freely without encountering barriers that could hinder the prosperity you wish to attract. Think of the energetic flow as a dance. It needs space and freedom to reach its potential. The circulation frequency in these points becomes an energetic recharge for the money stored there. Imagine that each step taken at the entrance or hallway is like an additional boost of prosperity, strengthening the energy of the bills kept there. This idea of money in motion is symbolically powerful, as it stimulates the perception that money is always flowing and renewing in your life. For this reason, try choosing a strategic spot in the entrances or hallways of your home. It could be a small pot, a decorative box, or even a tray. Let these spaces become energy activation points, where money breathes and recharges with the surrounding movement energy. This is an effective way to transform a simple passageway into an abundance portal. The kitchen is considered the heart of a home. It's where the family gathers, where stories are told, and where food is prepared, representing the energy of nourishment and care. Placing money in the kitchen is a practice that symbolizes the desire for abundance for everyone in the house. This space, filled with positive energy, carries the warmth and vitality that are essential for the manifestation of prosperity. Each meal, Each conversation held there helps enrich the environment and consequently the money stored in this space. More than just a place to cook, the kitchen is a meeting point for energies. It's a space of exchange, where family interaction and shared moments create an atmosphere conducive to strengthening the flow of prosperity. Placing money in this environment is a way to absorb the vibrations of joy and well-being generated daily. These vibrations feed the money stored there, making it a magnetic attractor for new financial opportunities. To maximize this effect, an interesting practice is to place money in a specific spot, like a bowl or decorative pot, on the kitchen counter. This simple action activates the connection between prosperity and the family environment. It's as if every meal prepared is a ritual of strengthening the abundance intention. Additionally, the presence of money in the kitchen serves as a constant reminder that prosperity should be shared and celebrated with those we love. The kitchen also represents the center of creation, where ingredients transform into dishes and where the simple becomes special. Storing money there reflects this process of transformation and multiplication. When the energy of the kitchen is directed towards attracting resources, it activates one of the strongest intentions we can have, the desire to sustain and nurture our financial and family life. By placing money in the kitchen, you're choosing a space that symbolizes security and abundance. This gesture connects prosperity to well-being and nourishment, promoting a balanced view of the value of money. After all, true wealth is also about ensuring the well-being of those around you, and the kitchen is the perfect place to start that journey. The organization of spaces is a crucial factor in creating an environment conducive to abundance. When spaces are clean and organized, energy flows easily, facilitating the attraction of prosperity. In contrast, disorganized and chaotic places block the energetic flow, limiting the circulation of resources. This is a basic principle in practices like Feng Shui, which teaches that the state of the environment directly reflects the energy it attracts and manifests. To attract prosperity, organization is essential. Each item out of place, each accumulation of dust or useless objects interferes with the energy of the environment. This stagnant energy prevents prosperity from circulating freely, like an invisible barrier blocking the flow of wealth. By cleaning and organizing the space, you're actually clearing the way for abundance energy to move smoothly. Storing money in a disorganized environment sends a subconscious signal that prosperity is obstructed. The practice of organization also strengthens the concept of value. By caring for the environment, you demonstrate to yourself and the universe that you value every resource that enters your life. Thus, organization becomes a ritual that reflects the intention of prosperity. Cleaning the space is a way of opening pathways for money to flow freely, without interruptions, and with the full force of renewed positive energy. Moreover, organization provides mental clarity, which is essential for making financial decisions. An organized environment inspires order and discipline, both of which are fundamental for maintaining a state of constant prosperity. The arrangement of objects in harmony helps keep focus and direct intentions toward concrete goals, increasing the ability to attract opportunities. Finally, remember that organization is an ongoing practice that requires dedication. Every time you organize a space and clean an environment, you are symbolically clearing the path for abundance to flow into your life. This simple act of caring for the environment around you translates into a direct reflection of care for your prosperity. Keeping spaces in order is an essential step to ensure that the flow of wealth is never interrupted. Elevated places, such as the top of shelves, cabinets, and bookcases, are ideal for storing money. These high points carry powerful symbolism associated with growth and expansion. When money is placed in elevated areas, it becomes closer to celestial energies, symbolizing the desire for elevation and prosperity in all aspects of life. It's as if every inch higher intensifies the frequency of abundance and brings the money closer to achieving your greatest financial goals. Height represents a connection with what is superior, with what is desired and elevated. Thus, storing money in these points creates a vibration of ascension, driving the desire for financial growth. This simple practice resonates with the idea that we are always striving to prosper and reach new heights in our lives. The feeling of looking up to see the money also evokes a sense of reverence and value. Additionally, high places are usually less accessed, which allows the money to remain in a state of energetic preservation. Less movement means less interference, and the money can absorb the static and elevated energy of that environment. This stability is crucial for those seeking to attract constant and lasting prosperity, as if the environment itself protects the money and preserves its energy. Placing money in high points can also serve as a subtle reminder that abundance is always above, like a target to be reached. Each time you look at the money in these elevated places, it's like an invitation to keep growing and prospering. This symbolism is powerful, as it makes us connect the act of storing money with the intention of constant financial evolution. Try placing a small amount of money in a high place and visualize the energy of prosperity expanding from there. This simple yet highly symbolic gesture reinforces your intention to attract more and more resources into your life. When money is stored at heights, it becomes a symbol that prosperity is always within reach for those who seek constant elevation. Mirrors are powerful tools for doubling the energy of prosperity. By placing money in front of a mirror, you create a visual illusion that activates the power of duplication. The reflection of the money generates the impression that there is more abundance than there really is, and this visual effect directly impacts the perception of prosperity. This creates a sort of mental trick, where the brain interprets the reflection as an amplification of resources, helping attract more money into your life. The duplication generated by the mirror is like an invitation for prosperity to multiply. Every time you observe the reflection of the money, your subconscious receives the message that abundance is growing and multiplying. This concept is used in various financial attraction practices, where the goal is to engage the mind in the perception of wealth. The mirror not only reflects the money, but also intensifies the prosperous energy around it. Furthermore, the mirror creates a dimension of expansion, where the money seems to exist in an unlimited environment. This spatial illusion conveys the idea that money has no barriers, reinforcing the belief that abundance is infinite. Therefore, placing money in front of a mirror is a symbolic way of telling the universe that you are ready to receive prosperity in large quantities. Mirrors are also associated with the concept of introspection, reflecting internal intentions and desires. Placing money in front of a mirror creates a connection between the external and internal worlds, reinforcing the harmony between what we desire and what we project to the world. Each reflection becomes a reminder that prosperity starts within us, in the form of thoughts and intentions. Try placing a small amount of money in front of a mirror and observe how your perception of wealth changes. This simple adjustment to the environment can have a profound impact on your financial mindset, and the energetic duplication is a powerful attractor of abundance. It is an invitation to see prosperity in an expanded way and to realize that wealth can always be multiplied. For those starting the practice of storing money in strategic points around the house, beginning with small amounts can be a very effective approach. It's not necessary to start with large sums to feel the impact of this technique. The important thing is to create a gradual connection with the energy of prosperity. Using smaller amounts, such as low-denomination bills, helps you understand the flow of energy and observe how the house reacts to the practice without compromising your finances. Placing small amounts in different points allows you to experience the effect each of these locations has on your perception of prosperity. Each area of the house vibrates at a unique frequency, And these experiments can help you identify which areas have a more positive effect on your financial life. Additionally, this gradual practice allows you to develop greater sensitivity to the energetic points of your environment. Small amounts are also easier to handle and rearrange if you wish to test new areas or modify the positioning of the money. By alternating the bills between strategic locations, you create a dynamic flow of energy, helping the money breathe and absorb different energies. This gentle movement contributes to making the practice smoother and more adaptable to the needs of the moment, allowing for adjustments and experimentation. Over time, these small amounts can be increased as you become more comfortable with the practice. This also reinforces the principle that prosperity is a gradual process, and that even a small amount can grow and multiply when placed in the right spot. Starting with small values reduces the pressure and allows the practice to develop naturally, creating a solid bond with the energy of abundance. Remember, the important thing is not the absolute value, but the intention behind each bill. By aligning intention with action, even the smallest amount becomes a magnet for prosperity. Starting slow, with small values, is a way to honor the process and strengthen your connection to the principles of abundance, allowing wealth to manifest in your life consistently and peacefully. Intention is a fundamental part of the process of transforming your home into a magnet for prosperity. Before placing money in any of the energetic points, take a moment to set a clear, positive intention. This can be done through simple affirmations that reinforce the purpose of each bill or coin. Intention practices, such as visualizing phrases or reciting affirmations, help align your mind with the goal of attracting prosperity, enhancing the effect of each money vortex. Each space chosen to store money can benefit from a small intention ceremony. This can be as simple as expressing gratitude for everything you already have and affirming your desire for continuous prosperity. By doing this, you create a symbolic connection between the act of storing money and the abundance you wish to attract into your life. This practice acts as an invisible link, turning each energetic point into a true prosperity altar. The words and thoughts you choose have a direct effect on the environment around you. By affirming phrases like, "Prosperity flows freely in my life," or "I am worthy of all the abundance the universe offers," you create a high-frequency energetic field. This field, in turn, increases the financial attraction capacity of the places where the money is stored. It is a way of communicating to the universe that you are prepared and receptive to receive the blessings of prosperity. The power of affirmations lies in their ability to transform the mindset and strengthen focus. When practiced consistently, these intention techniques create a true network of prosperity within your home, reinforcing each of the money vortexes. Over time, this practice becomes second nature, and you will notice that your relationship with money and abundance becomes more fluid and rewarding. Try incorporating these intention practices into your routine. Take a few moments to affirm your desires and gratitude when placing money in strategic points. This not only strengthens your connection to prosperity, but also brings a sense of peace and gratitude. Each word spoken with intention reinforces the financial attraction power of the environment, creating a favorable atmosphere for the flow of abundance. When starting the practice of strategically storing money at home, it's common to want to observe results quickly. Many reports from people who have adopted the money vortex practice mention gradual but consistent changes in their financial lives. These results vary depending on the frequency and intention with which each person applies the techniques. The interesting thing is that, regardless of the amounts or locations chosen, most people report a positive change in their perception of abundance and the financial opportunities that arise. These reports are rich in diversity. Some individuals mention the emergence of new income sources, while others speak of a more consistent flow of money. There are also those who notice subtle changes, such as a healthier relationship with money and less worry about financial matters. These reports show that the effect of money vortexes goes beyond the financial. It also impacts the psychological and emotional aspects, providing a more balanced view of prosperity. Sharing these experiences can be a source of motivation for those starting. Knowing that others have achieved results by applying these methods helps to strengthen confidence in the process. This practice is an invitation to observe the environment with more attention and notice how it reflects the energy we wish to attract. The reports, besides being inspiring, confirm that the alignment between intention and environment is a powerful force for manifesting abundance. It's worth documenting your own experience, noting every small change you observe over time. By recording the transformations in your financial life, you create a history of how these money vortexes affect your reality. This not only keeps your motivation high, but also gives you the chance to refine the practice based on your own observations and results. Finally, remember that the prosperity practice is ongoing, and each action taken with intention strengthens your connection to abundance. Share your results and be inspired by the experiences of others. Prosperity is a collective journey, and each report is one more step toward a full and prosperous life. Try the money vortexes and see how this practice can transform not only your finances, but also your perspective on what it means to live with abundance.